Alrighty, folks, I'm back, and I'll be bringing you a brand new series here, Signalis. That's to take the place of Weathering Waves because I simply couldn't get it to cooperate with my stream. That said, dive in. What I might be doing is Waves just off stream. And then, yes, I'm very happy to bring you a new series. I'll be following this with success principles, so stay tuned for that. Yes, I'm fully aware there was no episode on Friday yesterday. Even though we do normally have an episode on Friday, it's simply because, again, I could not get Weathering Waves and Streamlabs to cooperate. Show you some settings here. Everything looks good to me. Some parts of this game may be considered violent or cruel. This is my first time playing, by the way. In settings, credits, quit. Kind of has a weird way of walking. Press B, walk faster. Y is map. X is inventory. How do you walk faster? A? No, it's B. Yeah, B to walk faster. Okay. A is to interact. The lock is defective. The door cannot be opened. I guess we'll have to climb up instead. We can go down anywhere but to the left. I'll start with down. I'm pretty ecstatic to be trying this game. It is the first time, again, that I'm playing Signalis. Airlock key required. There's an AVA suit in the case. Let's go back. Gotta shut my door. Hang on. Yeah, I hope that helps. Okay. Can't go right. Can't go down. This is all just steady exploration. Okay, there are controls here. Ship's control panel. Judging from the readout, there's no chance it'll ever fly again. There's not a chance it will fly again. Looks like I can move. Port controls panel. There's been a critical system failure due to the hard landing. Faded photograph is stuck to the LDAM controls. Pick up photograph. Yes, picked up photograph. Landing and docking assist monitor. It is of no use to me now. Starboard controls panel. The controls aren't responding to any input. Probably an electrical failure. I lost cause of the ship's controls. I guess we were only here to find the photograph. I think of the name. Okay, we've already checked the flight deck, the airlock. I gotta go back. I'm already getting a good feel for this game. It's a magazine. LSTR features. Repair Logic Module 1. Serving our great nation as ship technicians aboard the scout vessels of the Penrose program. LSTR-type replicas like yourself are equipped with a specialized repair logic module, RLM, allowing them to quickly and easily repair both themselves and important mission equipment. Assessing the RLM functions. Enter the inventory screen by pressing X. Selecting the item to repair with the right and left. Press A to open the command menu. Click the Combine option to enter Combine mode. While in Combine mode, select the second item to repair. Press A again to combine both items. Repair damage to the replica body, select a suitable repair item, and simply choose the Use option from the command menu. Sometimes it can be helpful to take a look at the object from all sides. Select the Inspect option from the command menu to enter Inspect mode. On Inspect mode, use the D-pad to rotate the item to look at it from all sides. There's a lot here. Use Combine or Inspect. Damage from time and exposure to the elements. There's a pattern on it. Mess hall, upper. Got vehicle status monitor. Status critical system failure detected. Unknown planetary surface. Crew status young Gestalt pilots. No signal. LSTR 512. Replica unit. Active mess hall. Hard landing on surfaces damaged critical systems. Pick up adhesive tape. Yeah. Where's the mess hall? You can also use right trigger to speed up also. Penrose type vessel field operations manual. Penrose-type vessels of the Usin People's Navy are low-cost space exploration vessels deployed beyond the solar system's edge in the search for planets and moons fit for the habitation, rich in natural resources to support the continuous growth of our great nation. All Penrose vessels are piloted by a Gestalt scout officer supported by a land survey ship technician replica, LSTR. The partner system of Gestalt replica cooperation has proved successful in countless previous scout operations. Mutual control and support allow both the Gestalt officer and the technician replica to perform at their optimal capacity. Once the vessel is captured toward the end of the solar system by an orbital mass driver, the pilot may adjust the course from the flight deck, while the replica will take care of the mechanical maintenance of the vessel. We can go up, we can go right, we can go left. We can go left, actually. We could go right, though. A document. Woke up from cryo in empty mess hall. I was wondering, Elster is looking out flight deck like someone lost in thought. Sometimes I feel something is home. 57. It's mostly obstructed. Not easy to tell what it says. Personnel, mess hall. I gotta remember what it said. Cryogenic capsule. We gotta do this. Top, right, mid, bottom, right. Game is so quaint. Like, it's already very impressive. It's not highly advanced or technical, but it is very creative and unique. Like, it's already, I can tell you, Signalis is already a good game. Two pieces of a key snapped in half lie inside the cryogenic pod. Pick up the airlock key, yes. Okay, we got an airlock key. Where is the airlock? Oh, I went down. I should have gone to the bottom. I have to repair the key card before I can use it. How do I do that? Is it in my inventory? Okay, airlock key taped together. The magnetic key card that allows access to the airlock controls. It has been mended with tape. Use the airlock key. I think you pretty much have to, otherwise you can't progress. Quite literally. Game by Rose Engine. Right trigger to move forward, or I assume B. Oh no, just right trigger, I guess. Strange hole leading deep into the ground. There's a faint light glowing in the deep. Crawl into the hole. What choice do I have? Go back out into the cold. Look here. An ancient-looking tome is lying on the table. Feels like it's calling to me. Pick up the king in yellow. Picked up the king in yellow. There's a transmitter. Preparing to send message. Hills secretly are digged where earth pores ought to suffice. Earth pores ought to suffice. Things have learned to walk that ought to crawl. Remember our promise. We go. Signalis. Pretty neat intro. There might have been something else there I could pick up, but it didn't give me time. Search. Synchronized capital 1. Came all the way to find her. There's no turning back now. Other installs in various states of disrepair. Welcome to S23 Sierpinski. You've been selected or have elected to be relocated by Aeon to S23 Sierpensky, located on Lang at the frontier of the solar system. S23 Sierpensky is the perfect place for a new beginning. At our prestigious vocational school facility, you'll learn skills to shape your future as a productive citizen of our wonderful nation. Here you will learn all about mineral extraction, ore refinement, and munitions production, helping the war effort against the remnants of the Empire. Of course, learning is not just about theory. Aeon lets you earn your share while practicing your new craft right at the workplace. Concerned about your family, friends, former colleagues, ask your protector about our ration sharing plan. A portion of your ration marks will be sent to a beneficiary of your choice. Surface access lift. I don't need to go back. There's a key card with a note taped to the window of the reception. Due to staff shortage, report new arrivals at classroom 4C Northeast. Pick up receptionist key. Yes, picked up their key. It's saying I don't have a need to go back. Use the receptionist key. As far as a key. Camera up there. And a poster. Rule of Sky. Rule of 6. Never carry more than 6 items on your person. Property is a privilege. Keep your pockets empty and your bag light. Lock is defective. Can't be opened. You go down or up? Guess up it is. And was there another room back there? Let's go back really quickly. There was something to the side. Is there just no way to pass? That looks like another one that's defective. Dead Yule unit. She's in horrible state. Infected looking biocomponents are bulging out of her damaged shell. What happened to her that would cause this? A corridor with many doors. You can go right, but not left. A dead Yule unit. Why was she abandoned here? You can go down to the right, or you can go up. Let's try this one way first. Save spot. Wait, what? Okay, yeah, save progress. So you come to these red screens to save. How are we doing on time? 23 minutes. Let me be right back. I have to use the bathroom. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm back. Gotta go back up. Let's see there we go. Okay, there's a memo here. Okay, full protector ID of unit processing request, replica. Wall safe in classroom 4B keeps resetting to the default combination. What's the point of the whole radio code broadcasting system if our safe can only be opened with the code in the manual? Protocol everything. Remember, if you didn't write it down, it never happened. Get the right forms of administration and save your files frequently. This is the staff room. Another memo. Wall safe codes. It has come to my attention that at least one worker might be aware of the code broadcasting frequencies for the protector wall safes. Any workers connected to this leak are to be interrogated until the culprit is found. Restricting all radio privileges for workers until further notice. Adler. Okay. Plot thickens. We can continue going right. We can go up. We can continue to go right. Let's go up this time. I'm trying to be thorough with exploration if I could help it. There's someone here. An Elster unit. You should leave this place. This facility is lost. Turn back before it's too late. I'm looking for this woman. Have you seen her? I don't know her, but she might be one of the workers. All workers were sent to the mine below the facility. Still alive, she's probably down there. There's an access elevator to the mine shaft 1 level below, but you'll need an administrator's key to use it. Classroom keys required. Protector key, pick that up. The graphics of this game are, I mean, they aren't amazing, but they're sufficient. Like it's not super advanced, but I still think it's a good game. You don't really need fancy graphics. There's beauty and simplicity, and I think this game is still a good game, in spite of maybe its technological shortcomings. An aperture card, microfilm viewer. If I had an aperture card, I could view it content here. I think this game, I could check at the end of the episode, I believe it's like almost 10 years old at this point. Dictionary. Replica noun. Plural replicas. Shortened form from archaic replicat. Biomechanical person, synthetic production of a gestalt, biological culture grafted onto an artificial endoskeleton and enclosed in a protective exoskeleton. Shortened form, archaic, or gestalt. Original shape, compare, archetype, prototype, a person that is not a replica. First aid kit, I can't use any of these since they're not designed for replicas. What is that symbol meant to designate, though? Or what does it denote? Oh, aperture card is needed for here. I do not know where to obtain such card. I believe there is another door. Yeah, that's got to be where the other card goes. I wonder if I should finish exploring right and then turn back. Because there were 2 other doors that I missed. And yes, I'm trying to be as thorough as possible. Aha, the classroom. I can tell you what the code is. I'm running the hallways. No running in the hallways. Be mindful of your neighbors. Everyone can hear you run. What's the code, though? That's the safe. Class 4B. Is there anything in my notes that would suggest what the topic is? Or, you know, what the code is? I don't think so. I think I just have to be more thorough in my explorations. Because I don't see anything... Like, there are things to do, but I don't believe I have the right, like, item or the right information. The manual code. The code in the manual. Was I given a manual? I don't know. It was some kind of radio. That symbol means safe. Sorry, yeah, that red symbol over there means safe. This one means save. For the observation room. I should finish exploring this area anyhow. Protector key to get through there. I need to backtrack a little bit first because there's a space here. Oh, this is the that's the entrance. Pick up pistol. Aperture card. Type 75 pistol. Short recoil operated locked breech semi-automatic pistol chambered in 10 by 22 millimeter. This reliable versatile handgun is a standard issue sidearm for Aeon Protector controller staff. First, equip the Type 75 pistol in the inventory screen to designate the pistol as your primary weapon for the targeting module. Play your weapon, hold left trigger to disengage the safety and enter targeting mode. On targeting mode, right trigger enabled to fire the weapon. Right bumper will initiate a reload. Do not waste ammunition. It's a resource of the nation. The target is down, trying to finish it off by kicking or hitting it with a baton to preserve ammunition. And I didn't mean to waste that. Dang it, I'm finding... Hopefully those don't count against me. I thought it said right bumper to reload, but it's not letting me. Even aiming, it doesn't let me reload. Observation. I think we can backtrack. I'm trying. What the fudge? I'm trying to just get away from it. How do I kick it? I think it finally died. Is there anything in the library before I continue that other way? He said E2. Oh, hello. You don't belong here either, do you? I'm Issa E2. Just be careful, there's something wrong with this place. Yeah, I need ammo bad. Probably dangerous to go any further. Holster. That's okay, I understand. There's something I need to do too. Take care. Hope you find who you're looking for. Use the aperture card. All save complies with using public safety equipment regulations 41 and 43 and features a high-density craft style door secured with a numeric keypad. Enter the code using the keypad, press the confirm key in the lower right corner. If correct, a green light will light up. Rotate the dial on the left to open the door. To clear any previously entered digits, press the E key in the lower left. First time setup. Enter the factory default code 204512 to open the safe. While the door is open, enter the desired new code in the keypad. Press and hold the confirm key for 10 seconds until the green light lights up. 204512. We have to remember that. I'm looking for you. He's looking for Erica. What is the code again? I'm so bad with memory. 204512. I guess I can create a new save. Classroom key. Touch. Ammo. It's great. Needed that pretty badly. Classroom key. You can drop down. Is there anything up here before I do, though? I don't believe so. Bottom way you cannot access. Go left. This way it unlocks. It unlocks from the other side. You can go up or left. Data filing service request form. Full protector ID of unit filling request. Star S2306 replica. Status guard. Department worker quarters. Full protector ID of unit processing request. ARARSR S2305. Service object, Himmel type D automatic security door. Location of object, worker block, A6 corridor. The lock on the staff door in A6 is jammed again, requesting locksmith. Electronics reset key is nowhere to be found. Service status. Set up a lock, picking it, but management bumped the elevator engines up in priority. The next shift will have to pick the lock. Just trial and error at this point. Find me if you need the key to open the service hatch, or ask management, whatever. Fine. Service hatch keys required. You could have also gone right. A lot of reading. Feeling a little lightheaded today. I hope it's not the new flu that seems to be going around. I can't afford to miss any more shifts. That storage at the factory was chewing me out for what felt like hours for fainting at work the last time I got a cold. I haven't seen Elster the last few days. Hope she's okay. More and more people will go missing in the mine lately, including replicas. Not even the protectors seem to be safe. And more reading material here. Kick them while they're down. It's repeated over and over. This is AC1. We can't go that way. We could go this way, though. Detectives have been worried lately. They're hiding something. There's less of them. Ration plan keeps changing. Alina says I am imagining. At them, can I feel like their fear like it's my own? What are they scared of? This is A64. Maybe it's a dead end. Go into the south corridor and then make a left. Watch out for that robot. Okay, there's an empty shaft. Must be an elevator. Requires a key. West wing key. It's locked. Elevator lobby. Is there anything on the other side before I take that elevator? I noticed there's a key required. Oh, it unlocks from the other side. Okay, I guess not. When I get to the next save, I'll check the time. I try to keep these episodes to an hour in length, similar to how I did for Detroit. Horizon. Vector identification card to unlock the elevator control panel. There is a service hatch key in here, though. Is there anything else of value in here? Kind of dark. Personal protector in. Commando. Gotta kind of be on our toes. Because there could be baddies. Not the kind I like. I'm fully expecting this thing to just come alive. Was the key to this over here? No. Could not have been. I wonder if it was the one straight up. Oh yeah, it is. The service hatch. Service hatch key. Yeah, there we go. It looks like there's a puzzle here. Teeth with the buttons. How do you adjust them? I think this mid one has to be lower. This left one has to be lower. Is it lower or higher? So I think this one's high, this one's mid. These have got to be on the same level. I don't even know if I'm getting anywhere with that. Oh. Literally just a press. Oh, I see. I'm controlling the top. What am I missing? So this one is the top. This one's 2. This one's 3. This one's 4. Does this correspond to the size of the gap? What did it take? I think these have to match. I'm just lost. What am I missing? We could drop it. Like a 4. This one's like a 5. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. That's the ultimate problem. Okay. Honestly, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Is this all there is to do here? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. I have to look it up. Like, I am so totally lost. It seems to me like it's based on the distance, but I don't know. Like, for example, it seems like it's proportional to the distances. I'm just trying to visualize this. Are they all supposed to fall in that range? I think so. I think I'm finally getting it. Or are they supposed to be on the line? Assuming we need alignment. Okay, 2 is good. I know this is taking me a long time. It's because I had a hard time figuring it out. This middle one's got to be much lower. I'd say even one more down. This one's too low on the second. Now it's the right. And this is a blind playthrough. Alright, I'm sorry that took me so long. I couldn't figure it out. Yep, trying different things. E-swing required. You can go through top, left, right, and left from the other side. So you can go any one of these 3 ways. E-swing key found. Super weapons of our nation in the battle against the Empire Falk units. Okay, ammo. Come to my attention that at least one worker might be aware of the code broadcasting frequencies for the protector wall safes. Any workers connecting to this leak are to be interrogated until the culprit is found. I'm restricting all radio privileges for workers until further notice. The stun prod. Due to recent events, all facility staff members are encouraged to familiarize themselves with the use of the electro-impulse devices. We've been supplied with a shipment of EIG-2 disposable stun rods for training purposes. Please refer to the enclosed handbook for more information. EIG-2 stun rod is a single-use, short-range, disposable, non-lethal solution for incapacitating non-cooperative individuals. It can be equipped to the tool slot in the inventory screen. Once equipped, it will be shown on the lower left of the inventory screen. AG stun to prod can be used with one hand while on the move and even while aiming another weapon. Once equipped, use the stun rod to be pressed left bumper when facing an enemy. High voltage electrical discharge may arc to individuals close to the target. Use with care. Do not deploy on elderly, pregnant, or individuals known to have heart disease unless absolutely necessary. Dispose of stun rod properly after use. Another memorandum. Wall safe. You just have to keep rotating through the different rooms. Here's another save. I think I should finish exploring and then save. Hard to know what's needed. There's a storage system. Box is locked. It looks like it requires some sort of square-shaped key. Key I don't myself possess. It's a butterfly box. Put the butterfly back in the box. Okay. All right, let me check the time because I think we're coming up on the end of today's episode. What I like that about this game is that it does have save spots. Everything about this game feels solid thus far. Like the gameplay, like my first enemy was a little bit clunky. Like I was still trying to figure out like the aiming and the shooting. Luckily, they gave me a lot of ammo, so I'm hoping that makes up the difference. I'll go ahead and save over the first save. That saved, right? Yeah. I have to remember. It defaults to no. I have to remember to save it. Okay, so that should do it for our first episode of overall. My props go to the development team. Like I'm very pleased and impressed with this game so far. Everything feels solid. Controls, exploration, which I absolutely adore. And then the map is there. All the core elements of gameplay are tended to. Like the atmosphere is haunting. Uh, Everything with implementation, I feel like was done correctly. Like combat, inventory. There's even an inventory like safe system, and I do appreciate the saving system that is actually in the game. Like saves make it very convenient for content creators like me to keep these episodes to 1 hour. So kudos, hats off to the Signalis team. I much anticipate, I should say, I eagerly anticipate forthcoming episodes. I will have another episode of Signalis tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And I'm eager to see how this series plays out. Like, this game was very critically acclaimed. Before I wrap up today's episode, I was going to look up the game too, and just to see how old it is. Yeah, 10 out of 10, almost 97, almost 98% like this video game. Like, it's a very highly rated game. And really, like, yeah, it is a great game. It came out in 2022, by the way. It did not come out as far back as I thought. Like, it did not come out in 2016. I think I mistook Soma for Signalis because they're both horror games. Yeah, this game is great so far. I just have to be like smart about ammo consumption. And yeah, overall, I'm very impressed with the game so far. And I see no reason why I can't give this game a glowing review. Like, I think it's going to be another very positive review. Thanks so much for watching. Please remember to support the show. So like, comment, share, subscribe, donations, spam, Streamer Show. Thanks so much for watching. Sleep tight, have a good night. I'm your host, signing on, signing off. I'll be back with more success principles to follow.